Hello, everyone. I'm doing my family heritage speech on Juneteenth, the holiday also known as Freedom Day. Some of you may know it. So, just to give you a little back history on the actual day of June 19th, the Emancipation Proclamation was actually signed on January 1st, 1863, by Abraham Lincoln. The Emancipation Proclamation was pretty much a document that Abraham Lincoln gave throughout the United States, freeing the slaves. In the proclamation, it states that all persons held as slaves within the rebellious state are henceforward shall be free. Now, when Lincoln freed the slaves, his intent wasn't to free the slaves because he felt that it was morally wrong or there was some kind of injustice in it, but he really honestly felt he should free the slaves because it would help aid him in the battle of the Civil War. Lincoln also says himself, I quote, my paramount object in this struggle is to save the Union, is not either to save or destroy slavery. What I do about slavery and the color race, I do because I believe it helps save this Union. End quote. Now, the Civil War ended in about 1865 in the month of April, but the reason why we celebrate Juneteenth almost 2 years after the fact Lincoln freed the slaves with the Emancipation Proclamation is because some states such as Texas were described as not being closely monitored. So many slave owners actually fled to Texas to try and keep their slaves even though they had been free. Word of mouth back then really didn't travel how it does now on a social media platform. So you can imagine just how upsetting it would be to learn you've been free for, about 2 years and working under such conditions. So after word had got around, pretty much throughout the whole 50 states of America, that slaves are free, in the 1870s, a group of former slaves actually got together and put together at least $800 to purchase some land, which would now be known as Emancipation Park in Houston to celebrate further generations of Juneteenth Day. Such celebrations in my city and my hometown include food festival gatherings, parades, beauty contests. They will have Miss Juneteenth awards. Also, different events, including songs, reading material from African American artists, authors such as Maya Angelou and Martin Luther King, would be read to the general what am I trying to say? Festival audience. There we go. So this concludes my video. I hope you learned something about the holiday Juneteenth and how we celebrate it in my hometown. And maybe hopefully one day you'll celebrate Juneteenth as well.